सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Naishkarmya Siddhi, 3rd chapter, 57th verse, introduction, page 117, 4th line. Yada cha evam tada vakyavagamyasya arthasya anudita anastamita vijnana-matra svabhavasya anumanenaiva pratipannatvat punarapi vakyasya nirvishayatvam prasangaha naisha doshaha. In this portion, Sureśvara answering to the Purva Pakshi, an opponist who is objecting the Mahavakya necessity, Mahavakya requirement for Atma Jnanam. He is adamantly standing upon his own view. That view is by reasoning we can get Atma Jnanam. By reasoning means by tarka, by anumana. For that, he said, we also agree with that, but we say it is not a complete knowledge. It is only samanya jnanam. It is incomplete knowledge or 50% knowledge. What are those statements we saw? How one can get samanya jnanam? Tvam pada jnanam, samanya jnanam. I am consciousness jnanam. How we arrived at through drigdrishya viveka, number 1. Drigdrishya viveka prakriya dvara, the world is negated and arrived at pramata. This is the first step. World is negated, I, the pramata, ahankara, am, we have arrived at by the first step. Fine. Then second step also fine. Third step also fine. Later we negate. What was the second step? We saw Sakshya Sakshi Viveka. This is the practice done by any seeker. Suppose Sakshya Sakshi Viveka, witnesser, witnessed Viveka, or Avasthatraya Viveka. Ahankara, pramata is negated. Through Drigdrishya Viveka we negated world. Through Sakshya Sakshi Viveka or Avasthatraya Viveka we have negated the pramata also, ahankara. We and Purva-pakshi are in the same track now. Then third point, by this viveka I arrive at Sakshi Chaitanya Swarupam. I arrive at Sakshi Chaitanya Swarupam. That means I am consciousness. I am Sakshi Chaitanya Swarupam, number 1. I know that world and ahankara having subject to arrival and departure. Second point. What is the first point? I arrive at Sakshi Chaitanyam. I am Sakshi Chaitanyam Swarupam consciousness. Fine. This is also fine. Then second point, I know that the world and ahankara, they have arrival and departure. Agamapai. That is also fine. Then fourth point, I am free from hana upadana. I am ahana upadana varjitaha. I am nityaha chaitanyam. Through Tvampada Vichara, I recognize all these points. This is called Samanya Jnana. This is possible through another practice. I said, what is that practice? Do you remember? Samadhi Abhyasa. Nirvikalpaka Samadhi Abhyasa. This is also possible. This is the Purvapakshi's stand. We also agree. But Purvapakshi stopped there itself. We go further. My dear Purvapakshi, this is only Samanya Jnanam. It is not Vishesha Jnanam. This is incomplete knowledge. You have to get complete knowledge. For that, we gave one example. Last class I told you that there is a fire on the mountain, Parvataha Vanniman, Dhumamatvat. Because of smoke, I infer there is a fire on the mountain. That is what knowledge? Samanya Jnana. You have not seen the fire. You have seen only smoke from far away. Samanya Jnanam is what? There is a fire. Correct only. Because there is a smoke, therefore there must be fire. Now we ask the question, have you seen the fire? There is a fire is incomplete knowledge. Because of smoke, he is telling there is a fire is incomplete knowledge. You have not seen the fire. That is specific knowledge. Fire, specific knowledge, if you get, then alone it is complete knowledge. You have used your reasoning, logic, because Dhuma is there. Therefore, there must be what? Fire. I say it is only Samanya Jnanam. You have to go climb the mountain and see the fire directly. Then only you can say, yes, this is fire. Vishesha Jnana. How big it is, small fire or conflagration, how it has happened, all those details you can know only when you see directly. Vishesha Jnana. Like that, here also, I know Sakshi, suppose you say, Sakshya Ahankara, Sakshya Ahankara, that I know, but he says, Kam Atishayam Mahavakyam. He says, what is the speciality of Mahavakya? Kam Atishayam Mahavakyam is asking. Up to here we saw in the last class. Yadacha evam, he gave the Surya example also. Just as the clouds come and go, agamapai, but the Surya doesn't have agamapayitvam. Astamitam Uditam prakasha aprakasha vibhaga rahitaha suryaha. He gave the example, Purvapakshi. Surya doesn't have neither prakasha or aprakasha, coming and going, not there. He is ever prakasha. Arrival, departure, prakasha, aprakasha are not there. He is ever prakasha. Like that, yadacha evam tada. He is justifying himself, Purvapakshi. Vakyasya, vakya avagamyasya arthasya. Knowing the Mahavakya and its meaning, Vachyartha, Lakshartha, you are talking so many things which I cannot understand. Purvapakshi argues. Anudita, Anastamita, Vijnanam. This Chaitanyam doesn't have arrival and departure. Buddhi Anudita, Anastamita. It doesn't have rising and going. Anastamita vijnana matra svabhava svabhavasya anumanenaiva, by reasoning or by tarka or by logic. Another name of tarka is yukti. Tarka is equal to yukti. Yukti is equal to nyaya. All are synonyms. Any name you can call. Nyaya, Gautama Muni, Pranitam, Nyaya, logic, or Yukti, or Tarka. That is. Svabhavasya anumanenaiva pratipannatvat. I come to know. Pratipad dhatu. Pratipannatvat. Heto panchami. Because of this reason, I know. Punarapi vakyasya. Again, Mahavakya, you are holding on. What is nirvishayatva prasangaha? Mahavakya doesn't have a role. Nirvishayam. Mahavakya doesn't have any vishaya to reveal to me. My job is over. Dridrishya viveka, avasthatraya viveka dvara, sakshya sakshi viveka dvara eva tvam aham Brahma asmi, I have understood, and I am consciousness. See, very, very subtle subject. How Sureśvara is tackling him. Sureśvara is like a giant. Giant knowledge. Now we'll continue from here. He himself said, Naisha dosha. Therefore, there is no dosha. He continues. Linga vyavadhanena tat pratipattehe nanu sakshat parokshad atmasvabhavayena anatmanah hanopādānayoho sambandhagrahanāt kamatishayam vakyam kuryāt. Up to here also Purvapakshi only. Nanu. Linga vyavadhanena means by reasoning. Linga vyavadhana means by reasoning. By reasoning, I am able to arrive at this. Linga vyavadhanena pratipattihi means knowledge. Tat pratipattihi means I am consciousness. That knowledge I have arrived at. Nanu sakshat parokshad atmasvabhavena anatmanaha. This anatma, the body-mind complex, has got hanopadana yogo sambandha grahanat kamatishayam vakyam kuryat. Other than this, kamatishayam vakyam kuryat means what your Mahavakyam can do more than this. What your Mahavakyam can do in addition to this. In addition to this means in addition to the knowledge given by Drigdrishya Viveka. knowledge given to me by avasthatraya viveka. What is that additional knowledge your Mahavakya is going to give? That is the question he is asking. Vakyam kuryat. Then Sureśvara gives answer. Maivam ochah लिंगाधीनत्वात् प्रतिपत्तेः न हि लिंगव्यवधानेन आत्मप्रतिपत्तिः साक्षात् प्रतिपत्तिर्भवति यमेवैति वृणुते तेन लभ्यः इति श्रुतेः अतः आह. Maivam ochaha. Sureśvara says ma evam ochaha. Avochaha. Ma comes when this ard is dropped. That's why maivam ochaha means how you have to split and read. Ma evam ochaha. A is silent. Avochaha exactly. Word is avochaha. Kindly don't say like that. Ma avochaha. Kindly don't say like that. Evam. Who is telling to whom? Sureśvara is telling to the Purva Pakshi. Maya evam ochaha. Avochaha. Vach dhatu. Lung. Madhyama Purusha. Ekavachanam. Pratipattehe, the Atma Jnanam we get in this manner is incomplete. Is incomplete because it is based on tarka. Vyavadhanam means it is based on logic or reasoning. By means of reasoning, vyavadhanena, by means of reasoning, it doesn't become a complete knowledge. Therefore, apratipatti, it is not a pratipatti, but it is apratipatti. You cannot say it is a complete knowledge. Why? Because it is based on tarka. Naisha tarkena matirapaneya. There, Yamadharmaraja said to Nachiketas, Yamaivaisha vrunute tena labhyaha. This comes in Mundaka-upanishad also. Here 32 number they have given in our book, but it is 23. Yamaivesha vrunute tena labhyaha. That is, whoever desire to get Vishesha Jnanam, he alone will get. That is the meaning. Whoever, the student or seeker, desire Vishesha Jnanam, tena labhyaha. Therefore, he alone get Vishesha Jnanam. What is the difference between Samanya Jnanam and Vishesha Jnanam? Even this word comes in Mundaka-upanishad also. Mundaka-upanishad also we saw this mantra 323 Mundaka-upanishad. Yamaivaisha vrunate. Nayamatma pravachanayana labhyaha, and it starts 323 in Mundaka and Katha 1 to 23. This person has to desire for Vishesha Jnana. Sometimes we feel, oh, this is the ultimate, this is ultimate. But that is not the ultimate. Like an Pauranika pictures, the hero has to go long distance. There are many attractions in between. He should not carry away by them. So like that, here also the seeker should not carried away by samanya jnana. Aha, anandam, prashantam, lot of calmness, tranquility in you are neither tranquil or not calm or agitated. You have to go beyond. Tarkena na aparena iti shrutehi ataha aha. Therefore, it is said, sakshat pratipattir bhavati linga vyavadhanena anatma pratipattihi sakshat pratipattir bhavati vyavadhanena atma pratipattihi sakshat pratipattir bhavati. He says that nakara is given here. Na, that na you have to supply. Na linga vyavadhanena. By reasoning. Linga means that indicate. Lingana. The Visesha Jnanam na bhavati. Then what is the difference between Visesha Jnana and Samanya Jnana? Samanya Jnana means Brahma Astitva Jnanam Samanya Jnanam. Brahma consciousness is there. I am that consciousness. That Jnanam is Samanya Jnana. Whereas Visesha Jnanam is Atma Ekatva Jnana or Brahma Ekatva Jnana. Atma Ahamasmi, I am Atma, I am consciousness is Samanya Jnanam. But I, the Atma, am one. There is Atma only. That is called Atma Astitvam to Atma Ekatvam. There is Atma alone. First, if you say Atma Astitva means there is Atma also. You say through Drigdrishya Viveka, Saksha Saksha Viveka Dvara, I am consciousness, but world is there. Anatma is there. There is Atma also. That means there is Anatma. There is Atma also. I am consciousness. What about the world? Body, mind. That means other than Atma, there are so many things. In Sesha Jnanam, I arrive at through Mahavakya, I am the Atma who is Ekaha. Atma alone is there. There is Atma only. Two words are only different. There is Atma also. If you say it is Samanya Jnana. There is Atma also. If you say there it is Samanya Jnana. If you say there is Atma only, it is Visesha Jnanam. These two words makes a lot of difference. So, when you say Atma also, there is something else also. That is why Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Bheda, Sahitaha. Samanya Jnanam is that there is Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Bheda, Visishta-advaiti. All there they say, what is Sajatiya Bheda? Jivatmas are many. Jivatma Bhedam. I am one Jivatma. My disciple is another Jivatma, or my husband is another Jivatma, my wife is another Jivatma. My son, daughter, it looks correct. No? It shows as though correct. But according to Visishta-advaiti, there are many Jivatmas. This is called Sajatiya Bhedaha. There is Sajati means another Jivatma. Sajati. So therefore they go to Vaikuntha also. Vishnu Bhagavan is there serving Vishnu Bhagavan. You can never get Jivan Mukti according to them. There is no Jivan Mukti at all according to Visishta Advaita. So they go and serve. Whoever serve near Vishnu, all the time they want to compete. I want to serve near, not far away from the Vishnu. Like that, this whole drama go on and on in Vaikuntha also. Anyhow, therefore Sajatiya Bhedaha. What about Vijatiya Bheda? In Samanya Jnanam, Sajatiya Bheda will continue. Vijatiya Bheda means there is Jivatma Paramatma Bheda. Vishnu is sitting there, Paramatma. He is our Swami. I am Asami. I am different. Jivatma, Paramatma, Vishnu is different. Jivatma, Paramatma, Bhedam. Thol Kandar, Toli Kandar. Oh, Ahro, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Either Rama or Krishna or Vishnu, whoever you take your favorite deity. That is called Vijatiya Bheda. Sorry, Jivatma Paramatma Bheda. Anantaram, one more is the Swagata Bheda also continue. When you take Vishnu is different from me, the Paramatma. Vishnu has got a lot of attributes. Rama has got lot of attributes. Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksha is also having Swagata Bheda. Because Paramatma has got Swagata Bheda. I, the Jivatma, also has got many Swagata Bhedas, attributes. Ichha, Shakti, Sankalpa, all those emotions, so many attributes are there. Swagata Bheda is there. Mental level Swagata Bheda is there. Body level Swagata Bheda is there. Therefore, attributes are their substance, attributes. I am the substance, I have attributes, Swagata Bheda. Internal differences. We call it as internal differences. So they enjoy to say Bhagavan Paramatma is Ajaraha, Amaraha, say that mantra, Ya Atma Vijaro Vimrutyuhu. Satyakama, Satya-sankalpaha, all these attributes. Upanishad also talking all those things to confuse us. Upanishad says that how much you will be free from that confusion, how much you can come out of that confusion. What we say, Satyakama, Satya-sankalpaha, all these are seemingly there. Vyavaharikali, they are there. Therefore, this Swagata Bheda. So they enjoy to quote these mantras. Therefore, some ignorant people, even after coming to Vedanta, certain quotations are very pleasing for them. Because Upanishad is telling, they are very much pleasing. They don't try to elevate themselves. Elevate like in the car, jockey will be there. Jockey, it is to lift the car. When tire puncture, you have to remove that tire and put a new tire, stepney. That stepney to put, there will be a jockey. And the jockey is meant for what? Liver jockey. To lift the car, to elevate the car. Like that, what liver jockey we need, Mahavakya liver jockey is required for us to elevate ourselves. From Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata Bheda, Rahita, Atma, Ekaha, Ahamasmi. Sajatiya, Vijatiya. How we delete, we refute all these Bhedas. There are no many Jivatmas, number one. Only one Atma is there. Jivatma difference is seeming, Upadhi Bhedat, it is only seeming difference. It is not real difference. Therefore, Sajatiya Bheda is not there. That means there are no many Jivatmas. There are no many Jivatmas. Who are there? Who are there? Only Atma is there, that's all. Therefore, there is a question of many Jivatmas comes only when you take only asamanya jnana. There is no question of many Jivatmas. Atma is ekaha in Advaita. When you get Vishesha Jnana, you get this knowledge. Then secondly, we negate that Atma alone, Atma doesn't have attributes. Consciousness without attributes. Svagata Bheda also is not there. Doesn't have attributes. Why? Because body, mind, all attributes belong to Vyavaharika, empirical reality. We don't accept that attributes in the Atma, because Atma, I am, belong to higher order of reality. None of the philosophers accept orders of realities. Higher order of reality, Paramarthika Satyam, we the Vedantins only talk about that. Since they don't have higher order of reality, this lower order of reality, relative empirical reality, is Satyam for them. That is why they talk about all these Bhedas. Then third Bheda also is not there. Atma is free from Vijatiya Bhedaha also. There is no Satya Prapancha. There is no Paramatma separately from me. So Vijatiya Bheda also is not there. There is no Prapancha or Anatma. There is no Atma Anatma division, Vijatiya Bheda. Prapancha comes under Anatma. I am Atma. That means what? Vijatiya Bheda. It's not there. Anatma, Prapancha also Mithya. It is as good as non-existent. It is only an appearance. So, that is what is said in Kaivalya Upanishad. Na bhumirapo na chavannirasti na chanilo mesti na chamvarancha. Like that. So, sajatiya vijatiya swagata bheda rahita ekatma ahamasmi is the Vishesha Jnanam. You arrive at this conclusion through what? Through Mahavakya. Only Mahavakya. Aitadatmyamidagum sarvam tat satyam tattvamasi shvetaketo. Now we'll go to the shloka. Same thing is said. Aha, ataha aha. Therefore, I am going to tell in the following sloka. Lingamastitvanishtatvat na syad vakyarthabodhakam sadasadvyutthitatmayam ato vakyas pratiyate. Vakyat pratiyate. Now, Sureśvara Acharya, what he said in the whole introduction, he puts in 2 lines. Lingam astitva nishthatvat. Vakyartha bodhakam, what you are taking, that samanya jnanam, sajatiya bheda, vijatiya bheda, swagata bheda, sahita samanya jnanam. It is like saying a free slave. How a slave can be free? If you are free, you cannot be a slave. If you are a slave, you cannot be free. Like that, here, they cannot understand as long as they don't accept orders of reality. So, Jivan Mukti, Videha Mukti, not possible. So, I don't have Prarabdha, Sanchita, Agami. from worldly standpoint as though they are there, but really they are not there. Now look into the shloka. Lingam astitva nishthatvat. First line is Purvapakshi. Then negation in the second line. Since that reasoning, linga astitva, linga means by through reasoning, astitva nishthatvat, you have concluded that astitva, atma asti, ahamasmi atma, I am consciousness. You have got nishtha. In samanya jnanam you have got nishtha. Syat vakyartha bodhakam sadasad vyutpatti atma ayam. So vakyartha bodhakam, it is not complete knowledge what you have got. Atma astitva jnanam samanya jnanam vakyartha na vakyartha bodhakam, na vakyartha bodhakam syat. That is not mahavakya jnanam. Na vakyartha bodhakam syat. Lingam astitva nishthatvad. You are telling, since you are arriving through the tarka, tarka cannot give knowledge. Whatever knowledge tarka gives, it is incomplete knowledge. But vakyartha bodhakam nasyat. It is not arisen by mahavakya. Why? Second line he says, sadasad vyuthita atma ayam. This atma is beyond. Utthita means beyond. Beyond what? Sadasat. Sadasat means, sat means empirical existence, relative existence. Asat means empirical non-existence or relative non-existence. Sat means vyavaharically existent. Asat means vyavaharically non-existent. I am Atma. This Atma is neither vyavaharically existent or vyavaharically non-existent. Sadasat vyuthita, beyond. I am Atma is this beyond Sat and Asat. Sadasat vilakshanaha, anirvachaniyaha. Utthita atma ayam ataha. Therefore, vakyat pratiyate. That sadasad vilakshana atma you can arrive at. Pratiyate means can be graspable, understandable. When you understand that, then alone. Then alone what? When you understand that, then alone Mahavakyartha gives Vishesha Jnanam. What is that Vishesha Jnanam? Ekatva Jnanam. I, the Atma, am alone there in the world. Avala kashtam. Rumma kastame. It is not kashtam, it is sulabham. Very, very easy. Therefore, this Purvapakshi, no philosopher, Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purvamimamsa, ellarkume, the world is real. Then how can you talk to them? But we are talking, we are negating them one by one. Avirodhadhyasa, Brahma-sutra is what for negation of Sankhya, all Astika. 5 Astika darshanams. Sankhya was negated, Nyaya was negated, Vaiseshika was negated, Yoga was negated, Purvamimamsa was negated. Then Nastika Matams, of course. Bauddha, Jaina, 4 types of Bauddha and 1 Jaina, then Charvaka. Totally how many? 6 Nastika Matams. That means 11 darshanams after negating, that is defense or offense argument. Samanvayadhyaya, first one is defensive argument. Avirodhadhyaya Brahma-sutra, second chapter is offensive argument. You are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. So because the person says, that is why many people think what is Brahma-jnanam, they do not know. They come to conclusion, this is Brahma-jnanam. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது அவனுக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு தெரியாது. He who knows not and knows not, he knows not. I told you, there are 4 types of people. He who knows and knows, he knows. He or she. அவனுக்கு தெரியும் அவனுக்கு தெரியும்னு அவனுக்கு தெரியும். ஞானி. Follow him, learn from him or her. He who knows and knows, he knows. But the second category is he who knows and knows not, he knows. He who knows and knows not, he knows. What is the use of that Shakti? Somebody has to come and remind. Like Hanuman. Hanuman has got a lot of Shakti, but he never knew that he has got. Jambavan comes and reminds, hey Hanuman, show your Vishwarupam. You are so great. All his achievements he reminds Jambavan. Then Hanuman come to know. He who knows but knows not, he knows. Adhikam prayojanam illa. Somebody has to come and remind. What about third category? He who knows not and knows he knows not. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது அவனுக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு அவனுக்கு தெரியும். So Arjuna understood that he is ignorant. There is no way out from this sorrow. Hey Bhagavan, help me. So Bhagavan, therefore, he taught Bhagavad Gita. But teach him. An ignorant person, teach him. Then fourth category is the Purva Pakshi. He who knows not and knows not, he knows not. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது அவனுக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு தெரியாது. அதுதான் விசிஷ்டாத்வைத்தம், துவைத்தம். As a sampradaya, we respect them. We respect the acharyas, we respect the sampradaya as a disciplines following all of them. There are so many disciplines in every sampradaya. It does not mean that we have to accept the fallacy of that teaching, philosophy. Intellect must be honest. So you outright we have to negate the theory, the philosophy. The dream is real, Jagrata Prapancha is real. So that Shadlingas, Upakrama Upasamhara, Tatparya Lingam, if you don't use properly, you cannot understand. That's why very few people understand. As Vyasa Bhagavan said in Mahabharata, Aham Veti, Shuko Veti, Sanjayo Vetiva Navan. I told you in my Grandhi slokas when I was talking. Those slokas, 4 slokas, Nasato Vidyate Bhavaha, Karmanya Karmaya Pasyet, Vastani Sarvabhutani. I told you all these. And those slokas, Ganesha knows, Vinayaka has to know and write. The Vyasa knows. Aham Vedvi, Sukho Veti, Ganesha Veti, Sanjayo Vetiva Nava. Sanjaya also was hearing, doubtful, Sanjaya knows or not. Like the Madri, right knowledge a person is getting is not a joke. Because person do not know what is right knowledge. Like that, Purva Janma, Punya Paripaka, Guru Kripa, Atma Kripa, Shastra Kripa, and Ishvara Kripa. If 100% is there, you will understand. Otherwise, you cannot understand. How to get all those Kripas? Give up your ego first, that Ahankara. நான் அங்கிறது அந்த விடணும். டிஸ்ஐடென்டிஃபை வித் அகங்காரா, எவ்ரிதிங் வில் டேக் பிளேஸ். அந்த அகங்காரத்தை டிஸ்ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணுறதுக்கு எம்பாடு டீச்சர் ஹவு மெனி டைம்ஸ், how many disciplines they have to teach. Serve the guru, wash the guru's clothes, provide guru whatever guru require, all serve the guru and serve Ishvara, study Shastra. இதெல்லாம் நடக்கணுமே, எங்கே நடக்கிறது? Everybody is busy in their own field. Surrender to God, serve to Ishvara means serve to Ishvara's teaching. Serve to Ishvara teaching means serve to the Guru who is giving the Ishvara's teaching. That is Sharanagati. And the complete Sharanagati யாருக்கு வருமோ அவனுக்கு தான் ஞானம் வரும். அப்போதான் ஞானம் வரும். இதெல்லாம் சொல்கிறதுக்கு இது 10 வருஷம் 15 வருஷம் ஆகும். கொஞ்சம் 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 இறங்கிறதுக்கே. Today some students have come and they are telling, Swamini, அகங்காரம் போக மாட்டேங்கிறது, நானுங்கிறது போக மாட்டேங்கிறது, ஒரே புலம்பல். அட்லீஸ்ட் they are recognized, அகங்காரா is there. எவ்வளவோ ட்ரை பண்ணுறோம், எவ்ரிதிங் we are solved, but this அகங்காரா is not going. It is not so easy. அதுதான் சாஸ்திரம் ஊறணும். ஊறுகாயில் உப்பு ஊறின மாதிரி மனசுக்குள்ள சாஸ்திரம் ஊறினாதான். அந்த சாஸ்திரம் ஊறுற வரைக்கும் குருவே சர்வம், குருவே சரணம்னார். எந்த குரு? சாஸ்திர குரு. சாஸ்திர குருவே சரணம். அது வந்தாதான் நடக்குமே தவிர அது வரைக்கும் சாஸ்திரம் பாட்டுக்கு சாஸ்திரம் இருக்கும். எப்படி kerosene water cannot mix up. Kerosene and water cannot mix up. Pal and milk can mix, water can mix. Oil and water you cannot mix. Similarly, those 4 kripas are not there. 4 kripas, how they come, and we have to deserve to get that. 4 kripas are not there. Knowledge is like oil and water. Chipkadina, they won't gel together. Anyhow, little bit out track. Anyhow, it is very important only. Vakyat pratiyate. I am ataha vakyat pratiyate. What? Sadasat vyuthita atma. That atma which is beyond sat, beyond asat. Sannapya sannapya bhayatmikano, bhinnapya bhinnapya bhayatmikano. How many of you have heard this sloka in Viveka Chudamani? If I am a serious seeker, I am very serious about that sloka. I have to listen again and again. Sannapya sannapya bhayatmikano, bhinnapya bhinnapya bhayatmikano, sangapya nangapya bhayatmikano, mahadbhuta nirvichaniya rupana. And the sloka purinja whole Vedanta puriyam. And that type of slokas again and again I have to dwell. Write notes on that sloka, particular sloka. Write notes on grandhi slokas. I gave talks. 2 days I gave talks, 2 slokas on each class. In each class, I think. How many of you have written notes? I do not know. Write notes and think, dwell upon the subject again and again. So this is not just a casual learning. Want to benefit, and you have to spend more time for that. Now Purva Pakshi is not leaving. However much you say, no, I don't want Mahavakyam. இந்த உட்கார்றது மகாவாக்கியம் படிக்கிறது என்ன இது எல்லாமே என்ன பண்ணுறது? ஸோ சுரேஸ்வராச்சாரிய விடமாட்டார். நான் விடமாட்டேன், மகாவாக்கியம்தான். I will read. Next page, you have to, verse number 58, introduction. Page 117. Nanu yadi vyavritta sadasad सदसत्कल्पजालं सदसद्विकल्पजालं वस्त्वभीष्टं वाक्याद्भवतः तथापि तु तत्सार्यते वाक्यविषया तृष्णा. Up to here we will see Vakya Vishaya Trishna Saryate. Purvapaksha says, Nanu, I am not going to accept that Atma which is beyond Sada and Asat Vilakshanam, relative existence and relative non-existence. Atma is free from all attributes. Therefore, Mahavakya is required. That I don't accept. But I want to go through logic only. Vyavritta sadasad kalpajalam. If this Atma is sadasad kalpajalam vyavrittam, it is beyond. Vyavritta means beyond sadasad vikalpam. Sat and asat, because vikalpa is there, existence and non-existence, vikalpa jalam. Vastu abhishtam, vastu abhishtam. Vakya needs that. Vastu means atma, chaitanyam. Abhishtam vakyat bhavatah. Through vakya only it comes, you are telling. Tathapi, even then, tathapi tu tat saryate vakya vishaya trishna. Trishna, desire for Mahavakya, you are not leaving. I am not interested in Mahavakya. Both of us are struggling. So, Śaṅkarācārya says, Atma ekatva pratipattaye sarve vedantaha arabhyante. All other systems of philosophy, in another commentary also, Śaṅkarācārya says, all other systems of philosophies are meant to arrive at Advaita Vedanta only. Vyakarana is meant for not Vyakarana. Vyakarana is meant to understand the Mahavakya. Tatu anna enna, tvam anna enna, padam anna enna, vakyam anna enna. Grammar. Vyakaranam is one of the anga. Vedangas. Grammar, Sanskrit grammar is not for Sanskrit grammar's sake. This is the Rahasyam, Śaṅkarācārya says. All systems of philosophy is meant to understand Vedanta and Zultar, but people other than Vedanta, they are carried away by Vyakaranam, grammar and grammar Paityam. And the grammar meant for to understand Mahavakya, Lakshyartha, Vachyartha, Tvampada, Tatpada. This much little grammar is required, Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam is a supportive, they are all supportive. Angas they are called. Vedanta Vakyam is Angi. Similarly, Sankhya also. Similarly, Nyaya also, Vaiseshika also. All they are useful. They are not useless, we don't say. They are useful, but not for Atma Jnanam. They are useful, meant for only this Vedanta study. Therefore, Nyaya, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, all this yoga also you see. A person who practices yoga, Shama, Dhamma, they are very useful, very easy. That person make use of yoga and understand Vedanta. எல்லாமே வேதாந்தத்துக்கு தான். இதுதான் ரகசியம்னு சொல்லிட்டார் Śaṅkarācārya. That's why ஆத்ம ஏகத்வ பிரதிபத்தையேன்னு. to arrive at the oneness of the Atma, Pratipattaye, Sarve Vedantaha, all the teachings of Upanishadic statements Arabhyante, they are all started for that only. What to talk of this Sankhya Nyaya Yoga systems, Visishta Advaita, Advaita. So don't get trapped by any subject, any science. You have to remember that Mundaka Upanishad, Kasmin Vignate Sarvamidam Vignatam Bhavati. Why Purvapakshi is so adamant? Why Sureśvara has to talk this much time? There are people in the world, you see, they don't come to Vedanta Shastra. They do lot of spiritual sadhanas, spiritual practices. They think that is the ultimate. They never come to Vedanta, study from Guru and doing Sashtanga Namaskara. I never went to any Guru, Swami. I never accepted. One person says, I never, till today I have never gone to anyone. See that. People need a Guru guidance. Without that it never happen. Even you listen, website is there, YouTube is there, I am listening so many talks on won't work. Unless you approach a Guru, talk to that Guru and have a rapport with that Guru and clear your doubts, all these are required. By knowing which everything is known, Shaunaka asked Angirasa, how many of you heard that sloka, mantra, Mundaka Upanishad? Are you thorough in that sloka, mantra? Kasmin bhagavo vignate sarvamidam vignatam bhavati. Then Angirasa started telling Dve vidye veditavye iti hasmava parachaiva aparachanar. Akshara Vidya is Paravidya, Atma Vidya. All others Vidyas are only Aparavidya. Aparavidya hi avidya. Mundaka Upanishad, starting first Upanishad. You cannot forget those mantras. Aparavidya hi avidya. However much you study, they are all equal to ignorance. But how many of us putting our children into Paravidya? Every parent is interested in pushing the children into Aparavidya, which is avidya, as good as ignorance. In the sentence puriyarathake namak at the time kula 60 70 vandidum person ke when he is going to teach children, grandchildren. That's why it's not so easy. Illa Swami, ellame easy illa sonna nanga enna pandradhenna. I have to tell the fact. Certain facts are very bitter. What to do? Everybody wants Shivaji to born in the next house. Shivaji pakka veetla irkalam, namma veetla irukka koodadu. Ena Shivaji namma veetla irundha kashtapaduvom. Adu madri everybody wants great Shankaracharya. Are you ready? Are you interested to make your son as a Shankaracharya? Ammo, nanne yaar paathupanna, as though they are seeing now. That's why, unless parents knows the value of that, they cannot imbibe in the children. Parents ke theriyadu, enna imbibe panna mudiyum. So, Aparavidya hi avidya. In Paravidya is Atma Vidya. In spite of coming to this much knowledge, Nyaya, Vyakaranam, you should not stuck with any sadhanas also. Even any sadhana, spiritual, religious sadhanas, they are only stepping stones. And you waste your time and energy in that itself. In spite of studying Shastra, who will help? So, it is not helpful. In Viveka Chodamani also, Shastra adhitastu paretatvener अविज्ञाते परे तत्त्वे शास्त्र अधीत. Or one sloka is there, something. Okay, anyhow, I conclude here, more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.